Hi, beauties. Welcome to Beauty and Me with Tina. I'm your host, Tina F. Foy. I'm so excited to be here with you all today to talk about self care. But before we get into the topic at hand, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a mom of two and a wife to a great man. I'm a former model, entrepreneur, and also a pageant queen. I currently hold the title of Mrs. Imperial Nations. I've struggled with both my inner and outer beauty, and I had to learn how to love and take care of myself if I wanted to be the best version of me, not only for my family, but for me. I had to remember who I was before I came a mom, a wife, and the many other hats that I wear as a woman, and update it to fit my life now. The topics we'll be discussing through the first season are subjects that a lot of women, including myself, have struggled with. From forgetting about yourself, letting yourself go, to just not feeling beautiful inside and out. Self care is a topic that is super important to me because, as mothers, caregivers, and spouses, we put our focus into making sure everyone is put together and doing well. That is what we do, and a lot of times we forget about ourselves. But here's the thing, if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we take care of our children? How can we take care of our spouses? How can we take care of our family members? You know what I'm saying? If we don't take care of ourselves first, we leave ourselves drained, unhappy, and disappointed. Eventually, we become resentful. So, today, I'm going to share with you some tips on how you can start taking better care of yourself so that you have enough energy to pour into those around you. Beauties, here are your 10 tips on self care. 1. Have 15 minutes of alone time in the morning. Start fresh. 2. Drink water first thing in the morning. Cleanse your system. 3. Take 5 minutes to decompress after a long day. Woosah. 4. Start your day on a positive note with positive thoughts. Affirmations are great. 5. Detox from technology and work. Let it go. 6. Set self-care hour or a day for yourself. Relax. 7. Set healthy boundaries. It is okay to say no. 8. Plan around you. Make sure it fits what you can do. 9. Dress up just because. Look good, feel good. And 10. Listen to your body. Your body knows best. Those are your 10 tips for today.
The serum you've always wanted to try. The cleanser you've been dreaming of. The primer everyone's talking about are finally available. Get your glow on with Bella by Tina Foy. Skincare you love with values you believe in. Visit us at bellabytinafoy.com.
After our break, I would like to introduce a very special person, Kate Coble. She will be our guest on the show today. She is a mom, wife, and the face of the spa collection from Bella by Tina Foy.
The serum you've always wanted to try. The cleanser you've been dreaming of. The primer everyone's talking about are finally available. Get your glow on with Bella by Tina Foy. Skincare you love with values you believe in. Visit us at bellabytinafoy.com.
Welcome back to Beauty and Me with Tina. I am your host, Tina, and I have my guest here, Kate Coble, and she has joined us today. Kate, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
So tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a wife and a mother. I have a almost 12-year-old son, and right now I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my background has been in early childhood education, and so I'm hoping to get back to that pretty soon.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So as a mom and a wife, has there been a time where you lost yourself?
Oh gosh, yes, probably lots of times. But probably the time that affected me the most was after I quit working to stay at home with my son. My identity was so caught up in my work that when I lost that, I wasn't really sure who I was outside of being a wife and a mom. And as much as I love my son and my husband, those roles are sort of about them, not me. And so it took some time to kind of remember myself in this new situation.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you get back to taking care of yourself?
I met you. I mean, really, you were the catalyst, really, to help me remember, oh yeah, I need to be taking care of myself, you know, in the midst of all of this. Because it's easy to forget, you know, you don't realize really that you've lost yourself always. You just, until you have this outside influence, and you're like, oh yeah, I really haven't been doing what I need to do for myself.
Yeah, we tend to forget that,
Yeah,
hey, we were us before we became wives and moms
Right.
and caregivers.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do when you have time for yourself?
Well, I do. It depends kind of on what my mood is. But if I have a lot of time, I'll go for a walk in the woods. You know, being outside. I'll listen to music. I'll sit down and read. For me, if I'm an overthinker, stay up in my head a lot, and so a lot of times self-care for me is remembering to come back into my body, which is part of the reason I love Bella, because these products sort of just ease me back into my body in a very simple way and just remind me how important it is, you know, to acknowledge myself and to take care of myself.
So do you have a self-care time or a self-care routine that you do?
I don't have a time. It's whenever I can fit it in. Honestly. You know, I try, when things are flowing smoothly, I try to do it, you know, first thing in the morning, either first thing in the morning before I go to bed. But sometimes it's so chaotic that you just sort of fit it in whenever you can, as you well know.
Yeah, that's very, very true. What advice would you give to other women for self-care, about self-care?
This is so hard because self-care is so much easier said than done, especially for women. And, you know, so many people say, make it a priority, make it a priority. Well, yeah, of course you want to make it a priority, but that's not always easy
That's true.
to do. And so, you know, what has worked best for me is to just try to take it one little baby step at a time, you know, just do one thing for myself at some point during the day. Even if it's just spraying my face with that tea face mist. And remembering, you know, oh, hey, yes, I'm a person in here, you know, I can handle this, you know, and just work from there. You know, you don't have to be perfect. May not be able to do it all the time, but just keep coming back to it. Keep returning to yourself over and over again.
Until it becomes a habit.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
How would you rate self-care, like from a rating of 1 to 10 of importance?
100. I mean, yeah, you know, everybody says you got to take care of yourself, but you really do, because if you don't have anything in your tank, you're not going to have anything to give the people around you.
That's true.
And so you really, you know, you have to carve out the time, and it's really difficult, but it's so important.
True, very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you give other moms or wives in general about remembering yourself?
Just don't let your kids suck up all of you. Don't let them drain you dry. You know, women especially, we are in the role of caretaker in a lot of different kinds of ways. And, you know, it's easy to just, you know, lose a lot of energy and motivation into those roles. And you just have to not let people drain all of it. You got to refill it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. And you're the one that helped me remember that.
Oh. So, for my guests, this is our first episode, and Kate is a very good friend of mine. Our kids attend school together, and she, as much as I've helped her, she has helped me through a lot. It's good as women for you not only to self-care but have somebody you can rely on when you kind of forget that, hey, it's important to take care of self. So if you don't have someone, get someone, or just
find yourself a Tina.
Or find yourself a Kate.
You really do need the support.
The
you know,
support
you
system.
need, yeah.
That is very, very good. After these messages, we'll be back and I will leave my tip for the day and introduce the product of the week. See you guys soon.
The serum you've always wanted to try. The cleanser you've been dreaming of. The primer everyone's talking about are finally available. Get your glow on with Bella by Tina Foy. Skincare you love with values you believe in. Visit us at bellabytinafoy.com.
Now it's time for Beauty Product of the Week. This week's Beauty Product of the Week is Cucumber Daily Face Cleanser from Bella by Tina Foy. Luxury skincare and cosmetics. Available at bellabytinafoy.com. Beauties, thank you so much for tuning in to Beauty and Me with Tina. I'm your host, Tina. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great week, and I will see you guys next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.